So, very cool. We're gonna be watching some Shadiversity. I'll be starting this call here in a second, and we're gonna be bringing on TCR, that creepy reading, who's another YouTuber who reached out to me about Shadiversity stuff, and wanted to do some Shadiversity content with me. I'm gonna try to bring him into a call real quick and see what's up with him.
Yo, I was listening to that music.
Hey, awesome. What's up, man? How you doing?
Dude, I am fantastic. I got weed, I got drink. I'm doing good.
Good. I'm gonna try to turn you up just a little bit. That should be fine.
Yeah, I can get this mic tuned up too.
No, you're fine. I'm just gonna fix it on the soundboard. So if you just talk normally, I'll get you right there.
Okay, cool. How we doing, gamers?
Good.
Sound test. Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Need to get a soundboard.
I forgot to. Congratulations. TCR just got his driver's license, which is awesome.
Yeah, I got to drive and buy my own. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
The level of freedom I didn't realize existed in this country.
No, it's crazy. You bought to purchase your TOS material.
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna be watching some videos. Hopefully, I don't know what the best way for you to do it would be. If you can watch the stream.
If I watch a stream, it's gonna lag behind. But if you share your screen,
share the screen should do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me bring it down here.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, getting shit before. Yeah, that happened like 5 minutes ago. Be like, no, yeah, I just saw it.
Perfectly fine. That's a good idea. Hold on. Share your screen. Let's see, which one is it? Okay. Right here.
TCR is an adult.
Yes, TCR is an adult. It's notable because the TCR got his driver's license at 26, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never really had an opportunity to learn it before, so I kind of dedicated the last couple of months to really hammering it out.
Okay, so I've got this and pop out.
Yeah, lazy worker blames AI.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Shad. Holy shit, like coming out of the box, like
I think I should be able to play this and it'll sound right.
A decent amount of attention.
Okay.
Yep.
You can hear? You got a good volume over there?
Yep. I can even control the volume on my end.
Good. Do you want to start with this one? I just threw it up there to make sure it worked, or we can start with another classic.
Start with this one. This one seems insane. Like, I don't know how he comes out of this on top. Like, you're already starting.
No, well, he's also on the other side of losing several of his own workers. He's down 2 guys. I think by the time this came out, he lost. Some people call them Skim Milk or Eastside Tyler is actually his one guy.
Skim Milk.
Yeah,
I remember Skim Milk.
He's got his own. He streams now. Did you know that? The other dude with the little glasses.
I had no idea. Honestly, I wish everyone that works for Shad that they figure out a way to bounce off of him and like do their own thing. Like, you're on a sinking ship, but there are ships nearby you can jump onto.
He seems pretty good at production. He just needs to get the content right. He does live streams and he talks about games development, which is like his whole passion. It's kind of awesome to see him away from all of this negativity because, they're doing the Night's Watch stuff. They're always pissed as fuck about something. And then you see him talking about making video games. He's just like, oh, I just really like this. I'm going to put it in. I can't imagine.
Like, I think that Shad's the kind of guy where, like, if you had dinner with him, he would, like, seem normal. Like, you get some weird vibes. They seem normal.
Mm-hmm.
But, like when you start working with him, that's when it, like, all comes out. And every day turns into a bit of a battlefield.
Yeah. He's one of those dudes, you're like, it's months, of being fine. And then he has that one moment where you're, like, at a bar or a dinner. You had, like, a couple drinks or something. And he's just, like, drops a bomb on you like, hey, I don't really what's
AI
the deal
should
with gays?
Replace the workforce.
Yeah. What if
Fuck artists?
What if we just put all the peasants in jail?
Yeah.
If we put all the peasants in jail, then there won't be crime.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pop this one off. What do you think about this dude's costume here on the right?
You know, honestly, he's got more drip than Shad with the, because Shad's got like the fake chainmail on.
Yeah.
Which I think if you're gonna do chainmail, Shad, you have a lot of subscribers, you got a lot of money, you can just wear chainmail.
I feel like it's got to be real. You know what I mean? It's
I mean, it's like a cool shirt if I was like going to the Renaissance Festival, but I mean, like, you're a showman, right? Like,
yeah.
This is a guy who feasibly should own a chainmail. Meanwhile, the other guy, he's not pretending, right? He's just got his drip cloak on, his 1580s, like.
He's bringing it that 1580s drip, dude. I got my melted candle Maker's Mark wax top.
He looks like he's like ready to riz Lady Eleanor, like.
My dude's got he has a lot of different pronunciations for a milady depending on the situation at hand.
Exactly. So I unironically do like the outfit on the right more, even though Shad has those snazzy like leather belts.
Yeah, he's got his little clips. You can tell that there's some stuff underneath there too. It's like zips, and then you just put the little belts on after the zipper. And then you gotta clip the belts because they don't actually work. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit play before. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay here talking about their fit the entire time.
Views entitled "I lost my job to AI this week." Now, I'm not saying that people will not be losing their jobs to AI. They will be. Okay. The thing that I've been saying for like over a year now is that if you are in an industry that looks like it could be threatened by the change of technology and AI being developed, right? There is a way to secure your employability into the future by finding out how to use this technology with your skills.
Yes, be trans or gay.
His solution is more AI.
Oh man, yeah.
Wow.
And I guess his solution is be trans or gay. What the fuck was that fucking?
Like, what does that take? Like, AI is going to steal jobs, and one way to not get your job stolen is by using AI. Like, that's the problem, dude. I guess also Shad doesn't like see AI as this like soulless thing that removes the creativity from the creative art.
Well, for him too, it doesn't matter because he's at the top of the labor pile. You know what I mean? He's been a YouTuber for like a decade or more, like his entire adult life.
He's been doing this longer than I have, and I've been here for a decade. So it's like, I feel young compared to Shad. Shad's been around the block.
Yeah, he all he has to do is just fucking churn out content at this point, which is why it's cool for him. He's like, I fucking steal something, I don't care. And then for everybody else,
till the YouTube shorts steal his fucking audience.
Yeah, like
people taking his clips and putting AI, voice over it, right? And it's just too much. You can't copyright it all.
I said for a while, people should just make an Asmongold channel where they just have Asmongold's head just constantly just like, with one of those things that makes it just look like you're talking, and just give whatever take he might get and just type in it. Just like, Asmongold is upset about this thing. I feel like you could do that and actually like crank out millions of views in like a week with AI Asmongold, but insanely unethical.
Yeah. I by the way, just to introduce myself to your audience.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. My bad. Yeah. Please.
There's probably a few people confused. Hello, I run the YouTube channel That Creepy Reading. I go by TCR here on YouTube. TCR Reading, Creepy, whatever you want to call it. And pretty much I over the years I've made like content related to scam awareness, disturbing animations, disturbing games, and the worst YouTuber list, which I do like once every year. And Shad is someone who got on my radar recently just because like the AI takes, watching that clip with him and Jazza. And then like I noticed that if I would type in the word Shadiversity plus the word drama, new fucking videos every month.
Yeah,
of
constantly.
Like some sword dude getting mad at this guy. It started with Skullgrim, Cell Sword Arts. There's this really cute nunchuck guy. Like, and I was just like, how does this guy get into so much controversy making nothing content?
Yeah. He pisses off fucking everybody. It's always funny to see the people that are mad at him too, because it's Shad, dripless, and his sweatshirt that he wears. It's the same costume every time, maybe 3 different ones. And then he gets into an argument,
like the burgundy one for when he really wants to impress people.
It's serious time. He puts on the burgundy one when he goes and stands in front of the wooden castle. That's fucking serious hours, okay?
All right, another YouTuber has insulted me.
You think he's got a closet with all these in there, and like he's getting fucking heated about Sellsword Arts said some shit. He's like, oh, not today. Dude. Instead of grabbing the blue one he's wearing, his hand goes over to the maroon one.
Honestly, dude, I think that Shadiversity is, based on the way I've seen him react to things, is less of like an idiot and more of like just kind of a vindictive person. Someone who he really has this narcissistic high opinion of himself, and if that gets challenged in any way, even in a perceived context, he is going to use the full weight of his channel because he knows he can get away with it.
Yeah, you can see it even when he's talking to his pawns. I didn't just come up with that. Calling Shadiversity's people his pawns are a reference to Dragon's Dogma, where those are like the NPCs that you can get, and that's what is his favorite fucking game. So they're his NPC characters, his pawns. But yeah, you'll see them.
That's another fucking thing. Whenever I heard you say that, I always equated it to like chess.
Yeah, no,
like Shad is the king, and then he only has pawns because no one else worthy is willing to stand by the guy.
I mean, it works on every level, But yeah, he'll have a conversation with one of them, and then one of them will say something, and it's not completely right, and you can just see it change. His whole eyes will yeah. And he's like, you need to shut the fuck up right now. Be quiet so I can correct this opinion.
I used to watch Shad for like when I was in high school. I remember I remember middle school, sitting at the lunch table talking about a Shad video with other people. And I used to think that Shad was one of those history nuts. The type, where you're friends with a guy who really likes history, really likes medieval stuff, and they might have a sword or two, they'll talk your ear off about a battle or some sort of inane fact or whatever.
Yeah.
I always thought that he was one of those guys, but he actually just really wants to look like one of those guys.
Yeah, he really wants to be perceived as being
because
you've seen the AI versions of
him, you see all those other sort of guys, and they're playing the sport, and then you got Shad voicing his opinion in his backyard.
Yeah,
hoping AI destroys the workforce.
The Scola guy, Gladiatoria too. I think he also got into an argument with, and I don't know too much about these sword tuber guys, but all of them seem to be upset with him now. You look at their videos.
I used to watch a lot of them. I used to watch a lot of Skullgrim, just because go into.
Yeah, you're into this. All right.
Yeah, I genuinely was. That's actually how I know of Shad. And then when I saw him get into the AI, do the AI take, I was like, well, that's weird.
Yes.
But then it I don't know what happened. I think AI came out and then Shad's mind just degraded. I don't know how much of it's recent or not.
No, I guess it all started sort of, from what I understand, from people explaining to me, about 2-ish years ago, and it was small. It was just Shad would get butthurt at being corrected here and there, and then he got more and more ass mad about it, and then it turned into the he started doing the quartering guy, and all those dudes, where it started to be well, I don't know about Brie Larson in this new movie. I'm wait, who gives a shit about that? Talk about whatever else. This is what his fans have told me. And then it just, at a certain point, went, and the whole fucking thing fell apart. And he was getting into arguments with everybody because it just became dangerous to be associated with him. I was like, dude, can you just stop talking shit about gay people for 5 fucking seconds so we can talk about the 1400s and swords from then? This doesn't have anything to do with your content, and you dragging your stuff into it is making our former collabs look weird. And then he would get mad about that, and then he got mad at everybody. And AI just sort of happened during it. It's fucking crazy how it just took that path.
It's likely that he had some pre-existing issues.
More than likely. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because again, his content doesn't necessitate, a lot of his older content didn't really necessitate him giving an opinion or rather it was opinion, but it was like, you know, it's like, oh, would this castle in Skyrim look, you know, be like accurate to like what it looked like in the past? And then they could like pull up a picture and be like, actually it wouldn't or would. And like there's just nothing controversial about that. So it's like no matter what take he had, he wouldn't come out of this like, this Skyrim castle is transgender and should be modded out. You didn't have a chance for those takes.
No. I think maybe it came around with his book, honestly. Because that's how I got introduced to him.
I honestly, dude, I was waiting for someone to tell me about that book. I would.
Oh, have you seen?
He made it, and I knew it wasn't going to be good.
It's not great.
Nothing this guy does is great.
It's rough. I did a whole thing on it. I can't go through the entirety of it, but it is
no, I listened to it.
You did? Okay.
I was so happy when you did. That's actually how I found you. I watched your 3-part series on it,
dude,
4-part series, and just like hearing about how it's just like this guy describing shit. Like over and over again, and like basically, and then like listening to Shad, he's like, he's literally Hitler, but can he be forgiven?
I don't think you need to be the person answering that.
I'm just like,
guy
I don't really care. Like, why are we trying to forgive Hitler?
Yeah.
Like, why is this the premise of anything? Why would you want to just? I mean, I could see why you might want to explore a darker topic, but it's just like such a fucking out there thing.
Yeah, and he can't just
base a fantasy book series, and then like to hear that they're like using like a hard R.
Yeah.
The slurs,
just like using a random slur. My favorite part. It's not even the worst, but my favorite part is just like it's the darkest moment. Is his friend in the book is just like, hey, what's a nice night? Would you like to go for a walk and enjoy the night with me and like, you know, look around and stuff? He goes, nah, that sounds gay. He just says like, no, in a fantasy setting, like, sounds a little fucking gay to me, honestly. And then like he goes to bed and it's never brought up again.
That is
just like, we really needed that scene in the book. It just makes the guy. Nah, bro.
Can we turn it into a movie? Shad deserves a movie.
He tried to turn it into a movie. Did you know that? They got into like some filming. He's got fucking videos where he does sword fighting with a guy. And I don't think the dude that's playing the main character from that book knows that's like, hey man, in the book, you're the young version of like 90-year-old super Hitler from fantasy world that's like a prolific child abuser. You're not the good guy.
Yeah, Shad really likes his AI lolly.
Oh, dude, it's man. Okay, let's watch a little bit more that we're never gonna get. 46 seconds in.
Employability into the future by finding out how to use this technology with your skills.
Yes, be trans. Okay. Oh wait,
no,
use the technology.
Use the technology.
Okay, but that is a way.
That is a way. That doesn't have it has diminishing returns. That's the way. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Skill will usually, come out on top. So
I just wish I understood the context in which he's trying to make this argument. Because if he's like talking about a McDonald's person getting replaced by like an AI menu, like that's like very different from you're a concept artist and you got replaced by DALL-E Mini.
Yeah, I think it's sort of where it takes a while to get to it. This might not be the best one. Let's see if I can find where he's talking about this guy's video or something. From what I understand from hearing about this before is the guy was basically fired because they wanted to integrate AI into his workplace or something like that. And he had an ethical concern about it and then got shit canned because he didn't want to work with it. And then Shad here's dunking on it.
You think they want to keep me on as much as possible. I mean, I barely was allowed to take holiday because I was the only designer. So if I was off...
Oh, I remember this video.
The company ended up
you've seen this one?
Not the Shad reaction, but I've seen the video he's reacting to.
Okay. I have not seen that one. What's your impression?
Basically, this guy is like basically like a web designer, right?
Yeah.
And this company, from what I understand, basically trained an AI on his work and then fired him.
God damn.
And then like a bunch of other companies were using like the same model. So it couldn't like get work because they're all using AI. And it's like this skill that he's like developed.
not
had
only did he get
essentially been
canned,
stolen from him and priced him out of his own market.
that's fucking insane.
And now it's like the only jobs he can find are like paying way less than what he went to college for.
It's like literally the worst case scenario.
Literally the worst case scenario. Like, I felt bad for this dude.
Hey, can I get a job? Sorry, bud. You've already done it for us. Like, that's a fucking that's raw shit to say to somebody. Fucking
Yeah, I felt it was so shit because like this guy had these like future plans he was like talking about, and I got to see what Shad says. We are heading for a total dumpster fire.
Okay, let's see.
That's also a detriment to you. If you're that needed, if you're that big a chess piece, they'll just replace you with one.
I appreciate that this guy right here goes like full Monty, and he has that peasant smile from like
flexible.
1500
Exactly.
something.
He's got that Cyrax.
However, over the past,
He's built like a Game of Thrones character for real.
Only give him, you know, a certain amount of work that would take 2 hours to do a day. But then they said they had all his work stacking up when he couldn't take time off. So you know what that means?
He's putting them behind by not doing the entire.
But he's also telling them that it's taking a full day's work to do this 2 hour amount. So much so that work is stacking up.
Yeah, putting
them behind, and he can't take time off, right?
The AI stole his previous
he's
work.
Looking for a way to lie to his employee and do the minimal effort possible. Listen to what he goes on to say.
Well, like what's wrong with doing the minimum effort at work? You're paying me for the hour. If I'm doing that hour's worth of work, I feel like
I always like try to work as hard as when I'm doing a job. I try to do the job to the most effective ability I can. But yeah, no, that's not what this guy was dealing with.
No, I highly doubt that it's going to be accurate to Shad's retelling of it. There's no way we're going to have time to watch the entire thing. I might pop back and double check it on my own time.
I'd say. I've noticed that my schedule at the company became like less and less cluttered, and it got to the point where I was getting paid for a 7-hour and 30-minute day, and some days only doing 2 hours of work, which obviously
that's getting paid for a 7-hour day and doing 2 hours of work, right? And it sounds like he didn't tell his employee that at all. And what it seems like, he's getting less and less work, right? Because they have this backlog and is only handing in so much. That's almost telling the employee, this is my limit.
No, what he's saying is he's saying he's only getting 2 hours worth of assignments in an 8-hour day, which is usually what happens before you get axed. Because you're, you know, if you're getting salary, you get the day. You know what I mean? Because you're a salaried employee. You're going to get 40 hours in a work week, whether or not you do 40 hours of work. And usually they try to get you on some overtime. But like I've had jobs where like a fucking company folded, and all of a sudden it went from like, okay, I've got plenty of stuff to do. It was like, where are my assignments? Like, why don't I have anything to do? And then like the immediate thing that happens right after that is you get fucking axed because they don't have any fucking purpose for you. Like a few days of doing just a couple hours of work is not like that detrimental to the company, particularly if, you know, you're just getting your job done. If you are just doing, you know, this is the kind of issue with hourly work too. You know, if this guy's got like a lot of skill and he bangs out what would be 8, 9, 20 hours for somebody that can barely figure it out, and he can do it in 2, you know, that's kind of like why you have salary. It kind of fluctuates because it's not really like something you have to do for an hour. Like when you work at like a restaurant or something, you know, you might have to work super hard during the rush, and then you do have 2 hours where you basically do nothing. Like you sweep a little bit, you fucking sit on your phone, and then like dinner comes and then you're obliterated again. But this is just, I don't trust their fucking interpretation of shit.
Don't give me extra work because I'm only ever handing in this exact amount, which is minimal effort stuff. It's only taking 2 hours, but it's saying, oh, this was my day's work, 8 hours work, right? Okay. And so is it a wonder that it was getting less work then? Because they're starting to see this guy isn't really, you know, performing. And especially if they just ask another graphic designer, say, how long would it take you to do this work if you had a template? And they say, oh, probably 2 hours. It's taking this guy all day.
But I think the guy said he said I'm getting paid for like a day's worth of work, but I'm only doing 2 hours worth of work. I don't know. I don't understand. I think I need to watch more of this. I fucked up this playthrough. I'm sorry. Should we watch it at a different point or something? I feel like I'm losing context. I don't want to misinterpret anybody.
About that, I accidentally turned off my own computer.
It's all good. You're back.
I'm a real dipshit.
Hey, I don't know if you saw the start of my stream. I was off for 45 minutes late trying to make the text show up on the side over there. It was a pain in the ass.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It was pretty rough. Fucking phone call. I gotta put this on the charger, actually. Yeah.
That is so dishonest.
Obviously, it was great for me. I loved it.
I skipped ahead too much. I wonder if there's a good part of the video to go to hear his like summation of this stuff. Especially if you've seen the video. I'm just gonna end up arguing like the points with him. I don't want to.
Pile there.
Yeah, because the person getting a potential employee isn't thinking, oh, AI. No, they're thinking, can this do the same thing in 30 seconds compared to you in 2 hours? Yes. Okay, well then I'll do the guy who does that.
And it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to pull back output. What it also means is like, hang on, if this, if we can produce a higher quantity for a lower cost, it doesn't mean that they're going to pull it. It might also mean, well, then if we employ 3 additional people filling the amount that we're already spending, our output is now 300% more.
Yep.
Okay. So it creates opportunity for businesses to expand and produce vastly higher quantities of products and stuff they were able to do before, and that's why it's going to be so powerful for small companies to be able to compete with larger competitors.
Yeah,
like this technology is a game changer, and it brings so much opportunity. I'm not saying people aren't going to lose their jobs. What's very likely, though,
here we go,
is that it's going to create new jobs. That's what we've nearly seen with every industry, right? It's like, oh, automation takes away jobs. Who's going to do the automating now? Who's going to maintenance the robots? Who's going to work with the computers?
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue with this is what job, though? Because, a lot of times industries do bring in, it changes or whatever. You don't see people making horseshoes as much, but then you have people building car engines. Okay, we moved from cars to horses. But like when we're talking about AI, it's kind of like the last thing that you make are these assets for these games, and it doesn't seem like you're trying to hire anyone. You're trying to replace the entirety of the workforce with these AI
or
workflows.
As much of it as humanly possible to basically make it so that you don't need it anymore. Right? I don't know. I always get so confused at like the logic of this, because like you can't do that.
No, yeah.
It won't work. Even if the games that come out are like decent, eventually you're going to run into a repetitivity problem.
No,
it can't spontaneously create.
Yeah, you kind of hit it on the head earlier when we're talking about when you're describing like the guy got robbed of his idea basically, or whatever it was that he made. They used that thing, and then they also sold that thing to the other people. So you have one guy that made one thing that now everybody is using, and they're not hiring the new guy. So eventually you're going to get to a point where you're not making anything good, and you're going to flood the market, which is what Shad's talking about, is basically flooding the market with like substandard content, and you're going to destroy the industry as well. Like one guy made one good thing, and now you're just endlessly copying it.
The video game industry, how that like fucking crashed.
Oh yeah,
like
back
industries can crash.
Yeah,
due to suboptimal, product.
Yeah. For people that are listening, and you might not know this, if you don't know deep history, talking about the late '80s video game crash or mid '80s, I think it was, with the Atari system was basically they said video games are good, and they had a few good video games. You know what I mean? And we're talking about like Pong and fucking Pitfall, and so these companies just started thinking it was a license to print money, and they would just copy stuff, like literally copy paste the systems and copy paste the games and not try to innovate and fire people, and they would be doing drugs and shit in the office, and it destroyed the video game market because nobody wanted to buy them anymore because they all sucked. And it wasn't until the Nintendo came around, to the Famicom system, that people were like, oh shit, this Super Mario was onto something.
Just like game like there was a point where there were more ET cartridges than there were Atari systems to play them on.
Yeah.
Like imagine if they had access to AI.
Yeah. And you could you could palette flipping, asset flipping again and again and again and again. It's already irritating to run into video games that you can just tell, like, all right, you just crammed a bunch of like unrelated Unreal Engine asset packs and some control packs together.
That's also another thing that I hate about this like catch-all term for AI, because like you know, AI has been used in the entertainment field for so long that like we don't call it AI, we call it a generative background, which is equipped in every Adobe After Effects. There are plenty of AI physics simulations and stuff like that that can be used in a motion graphics artist like toolkit, and plenty of other AI tools that can be used to create stuff. The problem is that we've hit a point where, like, when I say AI and Shad says AI, it's two completely different things. He wants to type a prompt and then have a full video done, basically.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm like, yeah, I could see how being able to generate a fractal background as a part of my animation could benefit and create like this cool Starfield effect that I want to do. Like, it's a tool, but these people don't want it to be a tool. They want it to be the end all, like the beginning and the end. And I get so fucking confused.
No, yeah, and I think it's intentional because you see, I was just talking about another artist who was basically doing the same thing, and they try to very often in these arguments conflate like, oh, this is AI, and you know, people are saying that they don't want me to use this to generate fucking pictures of Supergirl with my wife's face on them. And they're going to take that technology away, and the next thing you know, you're not going to be able to use it in medicine to like find cancer. It's like, well, how do you make that leap? How is your goonery directly connected to fucking cancer research? And if we say stop stealing people's art, like oh shit, you didn't feed enough random deviant art images into this medical equipment. Now we can't find the cancer with generative AI or whatever. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what is that?
How is generative AI going to find cancer?
Yeah, and I think that's part of the game, is to constantly say AI and pretend that it's one thing and always has been. It's just, it's a magic robot that lives in your phone. In the magic robot, if you talk to it, it'll make miracles happen.
They a lot of what's being pitched from the tech bros is like an everything machine that can do whatever you want it, just tell it to do it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I'm like, I don't think we really want or need an everything machine. And if you can't like pitch this everything, like if you don't give people ideas of what to do with it, I don't see how it's gonna
and I would always
catch on.
As a person that creates stuff, I always prefer a specialized tool, usually that has limited use to it, over everything else. Because you know, if you gave me, because I do like woodworking and shit around my house. You got a hammer does hammer shit, and it's got a few little other pieces, maybe hold a nail, pull a nail out if it's
Wouldn't you rather type a prompt and get like your neighbor's banister like installed like improperly?
Or just have a thing and just attach every tool that I have to it. So I've got this big clunky thing that doesn't do anything perfectly correctly, messes
like
up a bunch.
Giant Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, literally.
Unwieldy.
400-pound Swiss Army knife that I'm just like, okay, now go build something. And this thing just starts creeping at the house. And they got have you seen the auto printing houses that don't exist anywhere except for TikTok, where the guy sprays the
By the way, I do want to say that like using AI to detect abnormalities within like pictures and stuff like that, that's like one of the things that AI is really good at. Like it's the one thing, like you know how when you go on a website and you have to do those CAPTCHA things, where you have to identify where, that's being used to train that AI. Which is why AI has gotten so good at identifying problems like within like CAT scans and stuff like that, because it kind of knows what should and shouldn't be there. But like, if I don't know, I feel like that doesn't replace the doctor. That just helps the doctor, right?
Yeah. And the doctor is going to make like a decision. The thing with these guys is they want their like AI to be like the end product or the almost end product. Whereas the doctor uses this thing, they're going to be like, okay, so we have this, we can double check it. You know, this is just information on the way to getting something done. Whereas with Shad, it's like, okay, well now I'm going to throw this through Photoshop and flub it a little bit and then put my wife's face on it. Now I have a digital girlfriend. One funny thing about those recaptchas, this is like ancient knowledge. I don't know if everybody knows, but that system is basically this is a conspiracy theory, but it might be proven at this point. That's a system that a lot of people think is used to train AI detection software for weapons, which is why it's very often asking you to find things that are like battlefield commonalities, like people transports, like click on all of the planes, click on all of the like people, click on all of the buses and stuff. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that and it scared the shit out of me. And then I see how those things work and I'm like, oh fuck, man, I might have recaptcha posted myself into being like in the crosshairs of a T-1000. He's gone.
No, I'm here.
No, okay.
No,
that's all good. I'm just making sure. I always accidentally like drop connection on people. I was just double checking.
No, you're good. We good. We are all good.
Hell yeah. You want to watch a little bit more of this video, or do you want to skip to another one?
We'll give it a little bit more. Let's give Shad a chance to redeem himself.
Yes.
Well, there was a big outcry when the automatic sewing machine was made, and tailors, they literally stormed a factory and destroyed all the sewing machines.
Yeah,
all right. They were that angry
Breakers.
that it was going to take their jobs.
Yep.
But guess what? It just created a new industry and more jobs, more output, cheaper clothes, more clothes available at a cheaper price.
Was there such a thing as
Therefore,
the
they need
sewing
more
machine
people
riots?
working on the sewing machines, and
Sewing
it
machine
actually
riot? I
created
don't
a
remember
booming
that.
industry in New York for
I'm not
clothing
the smartest
manufacture,
person.
right? Because of the sewing machine. And all these tailors that were afraid it was taking their jobs. Yes, it took their traditional jobs, but people who knew how to use the sewing machine got hired more.
And the people who stuck it out and were the best in the industry for tailoring became
A premium.
premium.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you reckon this?
I need like a source on that. I don't understand why tailors would be mad remotely. Does he mean like seamstresses that were stitching stuff by hand? Even I would. This is source required, because I can't imagine anybody that's been sewing by hand seeing sewing machines be made and being like, well, fuck this. You know, that's just it just makes it easier for you. And also tailoring, like the last thing that you do is sew anything together. Most of tailoring is measuring people and cutting stuff. It's not like the machine like selected fabric for you and knew how to like pattern the fabric together. Kusabake, thank you for the super chat. Those medical AIs.
That's here.
Those medical AIs have been found to be bullshit anyway. It turned out they were diagnosed illnesses more if the MRI scan was made on an older machine and don't actually look. Well, then fuck it. Then every goddamn fucking time.
See, there we go. There we go. That guy paid $10 to make sure we couldn't give them even a fucking inch.
Not even an inch, man. Not even a fucking inch. Where's the
Those
next super
people-
chat explaining the fucking sewing the sewing riots? Where's the
It's
sewing
just like a
machine?
$50 super chat. It's like super fucking long.
He's full of shit. It wasn't even sewing machines. Okay. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, somebody's in the chat. It wasn't. It wasn't about sewing machines. It was about the mechanized loom. Weavers were going out of jobs. That's what the Luddites were. Okay. So I'll take chat. I'll take chat at the same level, grain of salt as fucking Chad.
I'll take Chad over Shad any day.
I have a lot more faith.
I'm just saying, if I had to make a gamble, right?
Yes.
And my life depended on it.
He said that the fucking tailors went and raided the sewing machine factory in a riot. Like there was like fucking 800 tailors in one area near a factory. Like how the fuck did that even happen? It makes way more sense if it was a weaving machines and the loomers guild was going out. Okay. God damn.
Guy was the best in the industry in graphic design.
Nah.
Yeah, I think the best in the industry is someone who was able to produce a lot of work for a certain amount of time. Probably more work in the 8-hour period than he was producing in his 2-hour work and then saying it took 8 hours.
Yeah,
maybe they were the ones that probably kept their jobs.
Yeah, it's a reasonable thing to say the person with the highest work ethic probably has the highest level of skill.
This guy
Yeah,
is so
yeah.
like anti-middle class.
He really is. This is like one of those like constant conflations. Like, because I sort of said it before, but 8 hours of work doesn't mean like 8 hours of productivity. And also having people be paid for 8 hours doesn't mean that like if they make 8 hours worth of shit, whatever that might be, you know, put your hands to the grindstone and do 8 hours worth of, I guess, loom weaving, right? So you wove like 8 hours worth of fabric doesn't mean that you can sell it. you know, it might not be good. It also doesn't mean that like that's the specific work you need to be doing. And sometimes like taking a break is good too. But like other times you can't provide more work, you know, or less work than the time. Cause like I did stuff like security guard. If you're a security guard, you security guard for an hour, you know, every minute that you're there is just all that you're doing. You just look at shit. Fucking, that's fucking it. It's bizarre that you could compare both of those two and say like, oh, this guy's productive and this guy's not, because this person made, you know, only 4 hours. He worked for 4 hours, made a shitload of cloth, more than you can even sell. But this guy worked for 8 hours and just stared at the guy making the cloth and made sure no one steals anything. So like that 8-hour dude was more productive than the other person who just worked harder for 4 hours, you know? It's a bizarre statement. It really just feels like you're trying to get the framework to fuck over, like, yeah, middle class people, working class folks.
He's like, he seems like one of those people that's like looking for like any faults that this guy could have to discredit his story. Like it's almost like a desperate attempt at like character assassination. He's like, oh, he's bitching about AI. He must be lazy.
Yeah. It really does seem like he's setting him up for that, because I don't think that he never articulates like, okay, or maybe he does and I skipped over it, but I highly doubt it. Like, okay, what if this guy just worked twice as hard for 4 hours and he did 8 hours worth of work in 4 hours? Like, what about the last ones? Like, he just wanted to work really, really hard so he could take a break for a bit, you know, get everything done as fast and well as you can, and then take a nice big breather. Like, is that lazier than somebody that just does the normal amount for just the flat 8 hours? That just not having that distinction immediately available makes me think that like, basically, if you don't hit every single standard that Shad has that he'll create and push and he'll like more and more and more and more, eventually you just have to hit a point where you're like, oh, okay, well, that's just lazy. You're just making excuses, and then you're fucking canned. Oh, thank God for AI. You know?
Is that what happened to his pawn?
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I think it was a mix of the pawns going like, man, this is fucking cringe, and I hate being associated with how cringe this is. And I would be completely unsurprised to find out that Shad is a small business tyrant, you know? We didn't make anywhere near as much money this month. Oh, you know, I asked you to get this done 3 days ago and you still haven't gotten it done. How many hours have you worked? I need you to log every hour. If I found out that that was the case, I wouldn't be surprised even remotely, you know? Just crawling up in people's asses about shit. Because if he treats the people, his like peers online, you know, freaking out on other major YouTubers, Scola and Cell Sword Arts and stuff, like the people he doesn't have to be nice to, like he fucks them up, man.
Oh, dude, I'm here, and I personally am of the opinion that he has no idea who I am, but if he found out, probably make a video about it.
Oh yeah. Especially, it literally just because 6 digits. That's it.
Yeah.
No, not because he gives a fuck. He's just like, oh, I bet I could get some views off that. Yeah.
That creepy reading is a bloody liar.
It would be.
My pawns are happily paid.
Dude, it would kind of be a bit of a moment. Like I would feel honored if I got the Shad. I want to hear Shad say my name in his accent one time. Would be nice. Westside Tyler, whoever the fuck that is. He's a Mormon. He would never cuss, but it would be a good day for me. It would be a good day for me. See if you got anything else to say.
So it makes sense, doesn't it?
Also, he's playing Halo Infinite, which I detest, and this is a horrible person.
And so he goes on to basically just essentially gaslight, right?
This is the worst of all of the pawns so far.
His really low tier, low effort, minimum effort, you know, employment, and just say, oh, AI bad.
If his work ethic is anything like the choice of game that he plays, this is a bad person.
It's up to 700,000 views, that video, and very high like to dislike, because it's confirmation bias for everyone who hates AI.
Oh, can I just say something that's funny as shit that I found out? I never made fun of this because it's not long enough for a segment, but I just want to point it out. He's got all of his stuff back here, right? This is the Shadow of the Conqueror comic book, right? These are like the issues of it. This is a leather-bound, floppy, like 22-page comic book. He released this as an item, but it is leather-bound. It is that thick. if you ever want to get a copy, which is just the funniest thing to me, having a leather-bound 22-page comic. But that's what this is. It was driving me crazy because I was like, that's not the book, is it? Like, no, because I think this is actually what the book looks like. It's this edition of the comic in leather-bound form with like thick-ass leather binding on it, which has to cost an additional like $35.
I'm just wondering if he like sold like all these books and stuff like that. Like, how much money is his channel hemorrhaging? If that is true.
It depends. I can actually answer this because I do books. I write books myself, so I have like a bunch of fucking knowledge. I'm nowhere big as him. His original run of Shadow of the Conqueror, I think he sold 6,000 books, which is a fuckload. That's actually a New York Times bestseller. Congratulations, Shad. Like, he crossed the 4K threshold as NYT bestseller because he just has access to a massive YouTube audience, which is, by the way, if you want to become a New York Times bestseller, crank out a book.
Be famous already.
Yeah, literally. That's
Start famous.
Start famous and you can get it. But if it's 4,000 of them at 20K, whatever the math is, or $20 for 4. Oh my God, I'm so fucking stupid. What is 4 times 20? 80. So $80,000, right? No, $800,000. Fuck, I can't fucking remember. But a lot of money. He made a fuckload of money. Yeah, probably $80,000. That doesn't seem like that much, but either way, that's a solid amount of money to make. You know, somebody do the math for me. I try to do math. I'm so sorry when I'm like raw. I can't. I'm the dumbest motherfucker when it comes to numbers. I swear to God. But he made that much money and kept probably nearly all of it because he did it, I think, all on Amazon. And then he has the audiobook that sells for like an Amazon credit or whatever, and that has almost as many too. So he probably made in the ballpark of like $160,000, minus maybe 20 or 30%. So like 100, probably made like at least 120K or so, just like in a year from dropping it, and which is respectable as fuck. And if he would have had it, you know, through like a traditional press or just like had the PR connections to say like, hey, blah, 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 he could have gotten on the New York Times bestseller list, which would be pretty fucking funny. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I can see that.
But the thing, have you seen his plushie?
He has a plushie?
He has a plushie.
Why do you have a plushie?
Hold on. It's the funniest Shadiversity plushie. It's this plushie company that a bunch of like larger
is it that
YouTubers
those makeshift people?
Yeah.
They do good work.
They seem like they put a lot of effort into them. This is his. This is the Shadiversity plush, which people said it looks like, I can't remember who they said it looks like somebody else, but it's him and his little thing, little skinny guy. Right. They put a lot of work into it.
Do you have it like on stream or?
Oh, is it not showing up? It's on stream. My bad. I thought it would actually show up on that display as well.
Okay, I got you on stream. I have your stream pulled open now, but I might need to wait a second for it to pop.
No, it's okay. That's absolutely my bad. I'm getting used to this stuff. I'm older than you, but you've got way more experience.
Oh my God, it's Curse.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? His eyes are so detailed. It's like the one part of his body they made sure. Oh, and they chose his red outfit too.
My favorite part is they put his like 5 o'clock shadow there for some reason, which makes it like he's got like this big chin strap for his like
Kinda
lighter
does.
beard.
He looks like a Batman villain.
Yeah, this thing has to be like extra expensive to make. I don't know who would get one. These other ones look like fine. This guy is the most obviously, like the little slap battles dude to the right. That looks like a normal plushie and stuff. The makeshift thing seems like it's kind of like all over the place as far as they'll make anything. You know what I mean? They're not going to be like, hey, reel it in. Because I double checked. I think fucking who's that weird fuck? Matt Walsh. I think Matt
Walsh. That guy's a weirdo.
He made a makeshift plushie too, which is him as a baby.
Why would they work with him? That is.
I gotta give it's just like, hey, what do we do? We make plushies for people on YouTube. If you're a major YouTube creator and you can get You know,
my favorite YouTube creator, Matt Walsh.
So
I love him almost as much as Will Smith. My other favorite indie tuber. So quirky.
Just a man of the people. When I see Matt Walsh talking about really, really spicy fucking issues and calling himself a fascist, I think, wouldn't I like to tuck my daughter into bed with his effigy every night?
Get the nice baby man plush, you know?
Oh my God. Very strange. If that didn't come from Makeship, I'm sorry, Makeship people, but he did have those. They're called the Sweet Baby Gang plushies. The most cursed shit you've ever seen.
See, it's taking the jobs. I told you it's going to take it.
Oh shit, sorry.
Gerbs.
Hey.
Hey, my bad. Hey. And look, they're stealing his templates. I was like, it's so much just gaslighting and fear-mongering.
So he said Jack Sane is trying to get a Jester one made. I've seen that. Shout out Jack Sane. Fucking Jester plushie.
And this guy is literally using it as an excuse, right?
Yeah.
As a boogeyman to deflect why he got fired.
But I reject the they took our gerbs thing because by all accounts, another.
I reject they take our gerbs thing because Shad will take my gerb.
You better agree with Shad or he will take your gerb.
Right?
I never realized how cursed South Park lines would sound in a fucking Australian accent. Hey, Big Shep with the $5 super chat. Shad can have my polygon art of his face if he pays me for it. For the 2 hours of work it did do.
The trick is, like someone who's using AI.
That was such a good fucking
But even
contest.
if it wasn't a graphic designer, it's still someone. It's not like a net loss in the job market. It's a new industry creating new jobs, right?
The thing is he keeps saying it's creating new jobs. What new jobs were created? We just have evidence of one guy getting fired and can't find any new. So just where's the new job going to show up? Can I get a Postmates delivery notification on what the ETA for the new jobs is going to be? Like a little bit of time, a little bit of date.
Can I petition Shad to voice act in the second episode of The New Norm? He could be like a quirky guy that's like friends with Norm.
You need to learn how to defend yourself. Lucky I found a real upright guy from Australia to come in here and teach you all about it. Hey everybody, it's me, Shadiversity. Don't use nunchucks.
I hope he doesn't transition into a football fan.
That would be right. I know you like to transition. I'm going to transition you into a real warrior. Oh my God. That's enough of those woke nunchucks.
Bloody woke nunchucks.
Oh my God, he hands him a fucking like bow staff or whatever the fuck.
This guy is, you know what? I think we can say fuck this video.
Yeah.
And fuck Shad for making it. Look at that. Let's just draw our attention to the title again. Lazy worker blames AI for being fired after their boss maliciously trained their AI and stole his work.
Yeah.
And made it effectively impossible
for
him to get jobs in the same field by essentially eliminating his position with his work forever.
The most psychotic thing.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
that's
literally.
so psychotic. Absolutely psychotic. And then for Shad to hear that and be like, it must be his fault because I don't want to pay someone to make my website.
Oh my God, man.
And it's like, fuck you, man.
It's pretty fucking shameless, you know, just like literally running for getting this guy fucking canned, man. But dude, thanks for stopping by. That one's in the tank. You got no. I won't be able to focus on anything for the rest of the day thinking about Shadiversity and fucking the New Norm episode 2. Fucking stick fighting in the backyard.
He just fucking looks like he could do it. I mean, like a bunch of other conservative personalities are not talking about it, but we're in it. Like, why not Shad?
Fuck, dude, they're missing out. They're missing out.
He could
write a subplot where the new Norm has to de-age into the old Norm. And fucking, you find out all the shit he got up to in Vietnam, but he gets to be forgiven for it.
And then it's like revealed that Shad wrote it.
Oh yeah.
Was like writing the episode, and he's like, and that's how the new norm was forgiven for being Hitler.
Truly, he was an old Norm. You could do the fucking like you're changing little fairy tale book pages shit like an old Disney movie.
Yeah. Oh my god. That honestly, that's crazy.
No, this is
I can't believe he'd like watch that video and just have such an evil kind of takeaway from it.
No, I appreciate that he updated his stooge to be on from the old guy. He used to just sit there like, wow, I don't know what's going on. To dude just like, I don't know, man. Fucking, he doesn't work hard. He's probably gay or trans. He's playing fucking Halo Infinite. I hope he dies. God damn.
And it's like Halo Infinite isn't even a bad game. Just let him enjoy it. Like the guy lost his job forever. He can't even enjoy a little bit of Halo.
Yeah. Dude, these guys, performative cruelty. It's the same old story, but dude, I'm gonna end up wrapping my show up here in a second. But thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to pop in. This is
I appreciate it. I'm sorry I was so late.
No, it was cool. I'm always late anyway, so I actually took full advantage of the time that I extended after. It worked perfectly. And anytime you want to come on for any more of this stuff, please let me know. This was a blast.
Literally anytime when you watch that nunchuck video, I want to be there.
Yes. Okay, I'll make sure.
The nunchuck video, I'm gonna say it for your audience because they're all thinking this. The guy who made that video is super cute and deserves so many subscribers. And fuck Shad for getting offended by it. Like, holy shit.
Perfect.
He's such an awesome guy.
It's going to be so hard for me to fucking resist watching it now. I'll get a hold of you as soon as possible.
All right.
Thanks a bunch, man.
You have a good one, all right?
You too. Take it easy, bud. See you around.
Stay safe.
Once again, everybody, that creepy reading, TCR. Check them out. Oh, what a fucking blast. What a one of my first on-stream guests for a watch-along. What a good one. The fucking new Norm. I'm not, all I can think about is not even having him be Shadiversity. I'm just thinking of the Shadiversity plush, like, boink, 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 boink. It makes like a little Ren and Stimpy squish sound while it's walking. What a good fucking thing. I'm going to turn off any of these other Shad stuff because I desperately want to save the Shad. This is all I can see right now. I'm not going to hit play. But like, if you don't get physically fucking excited for this, you know, I'm going to fucking screenshot that actually. Like,